Yeah. My partner, it's funny, I was talking to my partner about this story because we were talking earlier. And she said, Starbucks. I said, yeah, Starbucks. She said, I went to Starbucks yesterday. I said, yeah. And she said, they said, yeah. She said, I was in town. I went to Starbucks. And I walked in and I ordered a coffee and I tried to pay in cash. And they said, we don't take cash anymore. So she said she walked out. Right. Right. This is another example of not being customer centric and customer orientated there. Yeah. But yeah, it's crazy. People are just going to choose not to go there. They're just going to go somewhere else. I don't know if Starbucks is going to care though. You also can't beat the sort of personal service of the local coffee shop, you know, where you can actually chat to the waiter or waitress, and
Yes.
and you can't beat that. It's like global branding doesn't work when it loses the personal touch of the people involved. Back to people again. It's all about the people. Yeah. You know, I did this. I don't know. It just doesn't. Standardization, once again, standardization is fine on products, but not on people. So, personally, anyway, I like the sort of personal service of a local coffee shop that's where you know you're serving the local community. You're reinvesting in the local community, in the local area. I mean, you go to Starbucks and buy your coffee there, and the money doesn't really come back to your local community. It just ends up in the big machine somewhere, and that's a loss. That's why people should not use Starbucks. They should not use McDonald's. They should not use any of those bigger global brands, because those brands are good when they raise the standards, but they're not good when they lose the personal touch. And it's the personal touch that keeps things moving forward. It's if you look at games, here's just a little point about computer games. The computer games that are successful are the computer games that people can modify and add their own things to. That's it. That's it. Because then they progress. Because people take it and it's like, wow, this is great. I wonder what else I can do with it. And then they take it and they make it their own. And that's what drives things forward. When you don't give people the flexibility to play with it, it doesn't grow. It doesn't progress. It doesn't move. You know, you give people an agenda and you say, we want this done, this done, this done, but you let them do it their own way. You don't dictate to them how to do it. You don't tell Lionel Messi what to do with the football. You don't tell him what to do with the football. You give him the ball. Because you know he can play the game. You give him the football and he plays the game. Yeah. You don't tell Ronaldo what to do with the football. You give him the football, you let him play the game. Right? The only reason to micromanage things is because you think that other people don't know what to do. And you can never make that call. You can never make that decision because you don't know most of the other people. Right? It's somebody who doesn't know you dictating how you should do something is just crazy. It's just crazy. You gotta let people do things their own way. If you employ me to do a job, then you trust me to do the job. If you don't trust me, why did you employ me? It's got to work like that. Otherwise, things can't grow. Things can't grow and they can't move forward.